Hi, my name is Kimberly Hernandez, and I am one of the summer interns here at the Assisi Foundation, and this is my presentation. So let's start with an introduction. I am a rising junior at Rhodes College. I was born and raised here in Memphis, so I'm staying in Memphis my whole life. My major is international studies and Russian. I chose Russian because I really think it to be an important critical language for the future of my career. I am 4 semesters into studying Russian and am about to leave for the Republic of Georgia in August. Why did I choose Assisi? Last summer, I worked for a nonprofit in Raleigh called For the Kingdom. In this nonprofit, I worked as a summer camp counselor, providing the children of Raleigh with a summer camp experience. I really liked FTK's goal with this program and how affordable they made it for families, the intention behind it, and I just really liked their drive with what they were doing, which inspired me to learn more about nonprofits in the city of Memphis, and I thought of the Assisi Foundation as the best way to get to know more. Here's my table of contents, and we will start off by talking about my favorite on-site visit experience. My favorite visit was Mary Genesis. Though I've been born and raised in Memphis, I had never heard of Mary Genesis in my life, but I'm really glad I do now. Mary is an organization that collects bodies through the Genesis program that have yet to be altered chemically, in order to develop technologies as well as teach surgical techniques to postgrad medical students. What I thought the most interesting thing that they do is train first aid responders through simulation techniques using the bodies that they collect, the helipad across the street, and really place these responders in simulations where they can make mistakes so that they don't commit them in the future, and they can best help people. What we saw really expensive technology such as $1 million microscope, which helps you see the tiniest of details inside of your body. It was really cool. The labs where they do the hands-on training, as well as met one of the scientists. She seemed really fulfilled in her work and really excited about having us there. What I thought really cool was their mobile facility, which they use to travel around the country and train students, not just in Memphis, but all around the US, which really helps to spread the word that Memphis is a great developer in medical technology. As for meetings, my favorite meeting had to be a grant interview with this education-centered news publication here in Tennessee that focuses on a lens of Memphis. We talked about the possibility of their expansion to the rest of the state by targeting major cities such as Nashville and Knoxville. And I really liked their way of measuring the influence which their publication has had in the past and will have in the future, through a scale that correlates policy change to what they've published. So I think more publications should definitely get on this. As for workshops, my favorite workshop was Lucy Shaw's Dreamweavers workshop. She did a great job of connecting our experience of Alice Through the Looking Glass to themes of guilt and shame, as well as discovering other factors of fear in our lives. Um, in order to best handle these fears, she helped each one of us develop a confidence in our oneness, which basically means what makes you you, what makes you unique, and what you provide that is different to the world around you. And in order to best augment your sense of self and oneness, we have to get rid of these fears and this feeling of guilt and shame. And through the tools that she provided, I feel more confident in who I am and in my possibility of sharing these techniques and best helping my loved ones just be better people and express themselves to their fullest extent. As for assignments, one of the group assignments that we did was help develop the Greenleaf business plan. What you see in front of you is Greenleaf, which is a Section 8 assisted living facility in South Memphis. It is not yet to be constructed, but the site is there. They aim to redevelop the church that you see to the left into a health center as well as an adult daycare, and construct the building towards the right, which is an apartment style assisted living facility, to best help the elderly population in South Memphis. As for my individual book report, I read Tattoos on the Heart by Gregory Boyle. Gregory Boyle is a priest in Los Angeles, California, and founder of Homeboy Industries, which is also based in LA. Their mission is to help formerly gang-affiliated people to become contributing members of society by providing them jobs through Homeboy, education, giving them food, housing, clothing, and another cool thing, helping them remove tattoos, because that can be a barrier when trying to get a job. Gregory Boyle does a great job at highlighting the fact that compassion is the main driving force in this nonprofit. The compassion for others and just trying to get them to a better place than they were before is just thoroughly explained through several different personal anecdotes in the book. It's a great book. It made me cry a couple of times, but I would greatly recommend it. Another personal assignment was the Urban Art Commission 6x6. This is my 6x6, which was inspired by the Memphis Tigers and the beautiful geography of Memphis. Now for the trash and show. It is important to note that hundreds of tons of plastic waste are thrown into the ocean every year around the globe. Unfortunately, these plastics contain things such as endocrine disruptors, which lead to negative health side effects such as cancer in human population and wildlife. This piece of art in the Philippines best describes the negative effect which plastic can have on just everyone. So I thought, instead of throwing away these trash bags, these plastic bags, and instead using a bit of creativity, we could make beautiful things such as this plastic bag or this beautiful bow tie which Elvis is modeling to the right. Now for my conclusion. I have cherished my time here in Assisi. I have really appreciated their just giving attitude and just giving me a new perspective on my city and making me more proud to be a Memphian every day. I am really excited about the possibilities of Memphis's future and the friendships and connections I have built here. I am really thankful for the knowledge and little tidbits of information which I have collected and hope to use in my future professional career. And it is all thanks. Thank you for your support. It was all thanks to y'all guys. So thank you very much, and this was my presentation.